Hey guys. All right, crafters. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do an acrylic pour. And I'm going to use the acrylic paints that you see here. All the products that I use, I'll have that in this descriptive area. And I'll also have a photo of that. But I will be doing an acrylic pour on these ceramic flower pots. Okay, so they started off a little rusty. They were old, sitting in the garage. And what I did first is I just took a can of spray paint and I spray painted each one of them the base color that I wanted them to be, that main color I wanted them to be. So once the spray paint dried, I'm now going to go ahead and do the acrylic pour. So I have some white, which I want to be a majority of my base. I have some jade and some turquoise and another little deeper blue along with some glitter paint. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you this. I have a dryer here that's going to help me push the paint around. And there's no right or wrong. It's however creative you want to get. So I'm going to do them both at the same time. And I'm going to start my pour on each one. This is an acrylic paint and it's mixed with Floor-Troll. And as I said, there is no right or wrong on your pour. I basically just want to pour the majority of my base. And let that pour down, and it'll drip down. I'm going to try to do both of these at the same time. Again, there is no right or wrong. You can use your hands if you want to, as much as you want. You want all that paint to flow off the sides. And I'm just basically doing a drip. Once that gets down enough, I'm going to go in with my next paint color. So now I'm going to do some jade and just kind of, you know, take it down some areas. Can also just let it drip. I'm just trying to get kind of like a drip movement here. I'm going to go in with a little darker color on top of the light and do a little turquoise. And then I have a couple bottles of glitter that I'm just gonna drop around. And again, there is no right or wrong. It's whatever creativity you want to create and see what you come up with. Now what I do want to do is get the bottom lip covered. So I'm going to take one of the paints and I'm going to use my hand and I'm just going to cover that base down there. And I don't even know if I really want to do that because it was looking a little better the other way. So I may let that drip down instead of trying to cover it. So that's looking pretty good. I do have one other medium color that I can use. A little here, a little there. And that's looking pretty good on a natural drip. And now I want to get my dryer painted. So you can just kind of move some of the paint around if you wanted to. And it's really not moving as much on this base. But if you can see, not doing a whole lot, so I'm gonna let that idea go. And I'm just gonna let that drip, check the sides and everything, and just let that naturally drip off. It actually is looking pretty good with the lips, so I think I will go in around that rim and just do this. And then let it naturally drip over after having a smooth surface there. If you didn't want to waste paint, you can actually put a canvas under your paint here and get some drip. So because I did that again, I'm gonna go over again down low and hopefully get some more drip to come off of that. And I'm gonna take this one and do the last drip on it. And I don't have much of my dark left. Just let that naturally drip down. And once that gets where it's gonna dry, I'm gonna then do an epoxy pour on it. I'm gonna add a little more of my silver. Silver touches. Like actually was a turquoise it's nice. Yeah. And once I get that done and it dries, I'll come back and let you see the finished product with the acrylic, with the epoxy pour on top of it.